Hi everybody, happy Monday. It's Dr. Leslie Apgar coming at you live from Greenhouse Wellness. Today we are talking about my favorite terpene and stress relief, stress reduction. It hits everybody has a problem with this. And I brought a little something back from my recent trip to Healdsburg, California, a little lavender. And as you probably know, lavender is high in linalool, and that is actually my favorite terpene. I'm going to talk about why. And I'm going to talk about why stress relief is so important. Speaking of stress relief, Sierra and her hubby are out having some stress relief right now. We're not exactly sure where they are. We thought they were in Chicago, but then maybe they're in Miami. But wherever you are, Sierra, I hope you're having a wonderful time and have fun with your stress relief. So let's talk about linalool. Let's talk about the terpene linalool that's in actually over 200 plants that we eat all the time. We don't even know it. But I think everybody kind of knows the lavender scent and what lavender does to us. It turns out that in the plant, lavender or linalool is antimicrobial, and it actually provides a level of protection for the plant, and that's probably why it's in so many different plants. It's obviously very, very high in lavender. It works on us in a couple of different ways. Number one, smelling lavender, just our olfactory senses, it has a direct effect on the brain, just inherently, but it also acts as an entourage effect on the different cannabinoids. So when we talk about how the level of THC is not all that important, things like linalool act on THC and make it act in a stronger or a different way. And that's why that entourage effect is so important. That's why we really stress looking at different terpene levels when you're buying your cannabis. So some of the effects of linalool: reduction in anxiety. Who doesn't want that? A reduction in depression. It's actually an emerging treatment in Alzheimer's right now, which is really cool. It's reducing some of the cognitive deficits they're finding in mice, at least. In large quantities, it works as an anti-epileptic or an anti-seizure treatment. It is good for muscle relaxation and for pain reduction. In fact, there was one really interesting study that they gave lavender scented oil, which was really rich in linalool, to those who had recently had gastric bypass. It was actually a sleeve, but same difference. And they found a 46% of those who inhaled this lavender oil required post-op opioids versus 82% of the control group. And also that the morphine usage of those that actually had smelled the lavender were half that of the control group. So that's pretty remarkable. So everybody has stress in their life, and stress works on our immune system and is very destructive. It actually causes a shift of things called lymphocytes and neutrophils. It actually causes a reduction in lymphocytes and an increase in neutrophils. And it turns out that linalool helps to block that. It helps to block that shift in our blood, which is crazy. And one of the theories is that it's actually activating our parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system is the flight or fight reflex, the thing that gets you all hopped up and gets your heart beating really quickly, and the parasympathetic is the one that calms you back down. So it turns out that a little linalool is calming us down, which we like. So the message here, guys, is that it's really important for us always to take time for ourselves, to listen to ourselves, to take stock what's happening in our bodies. And you can do that by getting out in nature. You can do that by taking a walk. You could have that experience from having a glass of wine. Of course, that has calories. Or you could use your favorite cannabis, which does not have calories. We are actually bringing in some cool bath salts that are cannabis-infused bath salts. A nice bubble bath. Soaking in some bath salts is a great way to enjoy some stress reduction. We also have lotions, and we taught you how to do that with some RSO to make your own lotion. You can add whatever flavor that you want, whatever aroma that you want. I picked, obviously, linalool, but there's lots of different ones. You pick your favorite scent. And then there's things like meditation and yoga, and everybody knows that. But it's just important that we, despite the fact that we know it, we actually have to use it, okay? Stress reduction could also be meeting your best friend for either a drink or just a nice chat. But it's really important, guys, to take time for stress reduction. We all have a lot of stress in our lives, And here at Greenhouse, we're trying to remind you and remind us all, take time to smell the lavender. So as always, keep your comments coming, keep your questions coming. We look forward to seeing you guys in here this coming week. We have a couple of really cool surprises coming. I also wanted to give you a little bit of feedback. We have a cooking class that's happening and it's awful. So sorry guys, if you didn't sign up right away, those slots are taken, but we are gonna look at some new dates for some new classes. So don't worry, we're gonna keep those classes coming. So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for everything. And we will see you here at Greenhouse Wellness. Bye.